Yeah, no, we should definitely get you on Friday Night's Royal Rumble again sometime if you have any time in the future. We'll talk about crazy shit. So
Hey, yeah, Ryan, you got his you've got his Twitter handle, right?
yeah, no, I do.
Okay.
Well, he doesn't use Twitter a whole lot, so I know that
No,
I'm trying to get on it because
yeah, no, I know
I
that when we
heard that's
talked
where
about it
all the
last time, you're
action
like,
is.
yeah,
yeah,
it is. And I'll be honest, I deleted my Instagram account because I never used the goddamn thing. So yeah.
I didn't know you had an Instagram, and if
You're
it's
the
something,
reason I had it,
that's
fucker.
right.
He
Well,
was
I'm the
like,
reason.
"Oh, I'm banned
You
off
made
Twitter,
them
so you're
get
gonna have
one.
to get a hold of me on Instagram." And I was like, "God damn it!" And he's like, "Well, just make an Instagram account; it'll be fine." So I did, and then the next thing I know, he's got his Twitter account back, and I'm like, "Well, what the fuck did I do that for?"
Come on,
Is
man,
the
you gotta.
speech more free? Is the speech more free than YouTube on Twitter?
It depends on what you're talking
Yeah,
about and who you're talking about and who you're saying it to.
yeah,
So no.
yeah. So no, yeah, that's pretty much true.
DMs are where it's at though. Like that's how we communicate with each other with in terms of links and times and reaching out to guests and such. So
I literally I absolutely despise Twitter, but when it comes to communicating and getting a hold of people, it's honestly the easiest place to do it.
mhm.
And I hate that for that very fucking reason. Is that even since Elon has taken over, he's made some bad hires. Obviously, we all know about that. But it's just, yeah, I hate the fact that Twitter is still the easiest place to get a hold of people because it's still kind of a fucking shit show. Maybe it's not as bad as it was, but it's still not fucking super. So
Yeah. Uh
freedom of
so
speech, not freedom of reach.
Wow,
right. Yeah,
that's
there's been
bad.
some issues with that, but we can still use the DMs as private communications, which is a feature that I like about it. But
Hmm.
when I got on Twitter, the reason I got on Twitter was to push Amira's shit. This was before I started doing my channel at all, and I got on there to reach out to people on her behalf and to tell people to come watch her shows and all that stuff. That was my first pinned tweet, was a link to her channel. And now here we are 2 years later, I'm over 10,000 fucking tweets, most of whom are yelling at Joe Biden.
That
You know?
clown.
So yeah. It's like, I don't know, somehow it sucked me in, and I got to a point where I started abusing my privileges. I've been banned on there twice now, temporarily. So
Well, that's how I got my original account suspended for good, is because back when Biden gave
mhm,
his whole Mein Führer speech in front of that red and black background, everybody was comparing it to a very certain controversial leader of the past, right? Because that's kind of, let's just say, whoever decorated, I can't remember who used to do the setting for Adolf Hitler, but
mhm.
it's very esque, that, right, and everybody's making fun of it. And so I was like retweeting and like like post. I got banned for retweeting. It was for hate speech, or promoting violence against a group of people, whatever. Anyway, because obviously the but I retweeted something. That's how I lost it. But it was against the president, and that was back when, shortly after we found out that certain political, uh, uh, whatever, were contacting Twitter saying, "Hey, maybe let's delete, have this tweet disappear. Why is this account talking about this?" And it's like, yeah, and I think I probably got hit for that because a lot of people were memeing that, and a lot of I went back to try to get screenshots because I was like, dude, I'm gonna fucking I'm gonna I was gonna look into suing them. And like that one journalist did. He was the first one to do it and win. And that would have opened the fucking pipeline, because he got his Twitter back because he sued him. This is before Elon took over, but no. Anyway, long story short, I went back and screen grabbed a bunch of those, but then again, I went back shortly after that, and I'm glad I screen grabbed all those because they were because a lot of those posts were also fucking taken down too. Meaning, I think their accounts got suspended for comparing the lighting and the effect, and because it was right in that middle of the speech where Joe Biden has his hands up, he's like yelling at the crowd, and it's like Hitler used to yell at the crowd like that, right? And that was like kind of the
Wow.
joke, the meme of it. But all those memes disappeared. People were getting suspended over it
Well,
for
the meme
for
was,
promoting
yeah,
violence.
it was partially about Hitler. It was, I think, probably more accurately in the cultural zeitgeist, Chancellor Sutler from V for Vendetta, who
Yeah, there
was
are people making
basically
that comparison too.
a representation of Hitler. But yeah, what happened to me? You know why I got banned for 7 days? Because I
No,
jumped
what'd
on
you
the
do?
bandwagon with Dan Vask and I said Ellen Page.
No.
Yeah.
Is that why you're the Kinfamous? So Twitter won't know who
No.
you are?
That's because Lily 300 Mirrors has a very interesting sense of humor.
Yeah, she does.